Laura Mori of SimpleSolutionsDiva.com.
And I'm Chris Stone with NeatlyDesigned.com, and today we're here to deal with everybody's worst nightmare, photos.
I have photos tucked away everywhere.
Well, you're not alone.
I know.
If your kids were born before the year 2000, you have plenty of photos. And this is one of the most requested questions I get is, what do I do with all my photos?
I had little groupings of stuff where I was going to do photo albums. I was into the creative memories. I was going to do it.
And she sounds like the norm because every client says I had the best intentions of doing a creative memories photo album or some sort of photo album. And what I always say is, let it go. That's not going to happen if your kids are 20 and you've been hoping to do this for 15 years.
Yeah, and my daughter is 19 and I still have all these photos ready.
Exactly.
So, what is the first thing we do?
The first thing I always recommend is going and getting containers with lids, and preferably ones that have a seal so that bugs can't get in them, moisture can't get in them, and then label the front just with a Post-it note for right now so that it makes sorting simple. So we have her 2 daughters and vacation photos. Normally I add a pre-kids basket so that you can have all the photos from when you were dating, when you were engaged, when you got married, anything before you had children. So now we're going to start sorting the photos, and it's very simple, time consuming, but simple. You just take the photo and put it in the category.
Yeah, it's like
simple.
Yeah, a deck of cards. Oh, Alex, Amanda, you know.
And just make sure you use the categories that work for you. If it's, you know, not vacations and it's
maybe
holiday.
Family photos.
Yeah, family.
Now I've got a family shot.
The family shot would go in a separate container, which is just family, so
put
we'll
it
keep
over
that
there.
aside. Have them in a container that's already labeled with the date. Make sure you put it on the back, and make sure it's a pen that is for the back of photographs so it doesn't bleed through. But if you do have anything that has the date, the how old, it's extra helpful down the road, because when your kids are 25, you won't remember half of this, trust me. Once you're done, put the lid on top of the box, put a permanent label on the outside, and store them. But make sure when you're storing them that you have easy access to put more photos in them, because if they're in a very high spot or an inconvenient place, you won't be able to add to them, and you want to keep adding to them.
What's great about this is that they're all in one spot for each child marked. So if they need to get access to these photos, they'll know where they are.
You can take the whole box and ship them to over 100 different photo companies that will put them in a photo album. So if you just want Christmas or graduation, they can put them in photo books. Or if you want to take the whole thing and your kids graduated and off to college or graduated from college, you can take the whole box, have it made into a book, and give it to your child when they're older.
Really easy.
Very easy. There are so many digital ways to do this now with the old photographs of yesteryear.
So don't feel guilty about not finishing those creative memory books. This is something, I've had them tucked away in the closet for years because I really felt a lot of guilt for not doing them. But this is a great way to organize, and I think you'll find it really easy too.
Absolutely.
So that is our simple clear the clutter tip for today. Thank you for joining us. Chris Stone, Laura Mori.
Thanks.
We'll see you next week.
Thanks.